Hello everyone, welcome back to Portsmouth Docks. Let's see what's happening today. The date is the 1st of March and we're in a very tense situation in the world with Ukraine and Russia. So what's happening in Portsmouth Docks today? So we are gone across to Gosport. Just across the harbour there, you have the submarine. It's HMS Alliance. I have walked through that submarine. Maybe I'll carry out a video of that soon. And there you go. You can just about see it through the boats and yachts there. It's a black shadow in the back there. Quite an amazing submarine. A little bit of history on that one. It was built during the war, but never actually came into working use until we ended the war in 1945, and the submarines were then were literally sent across to the North Sea. Now, very poignant this, because they went across to listen to what the Russians were saying. So, secret submarines from England wanted to know what was going on. Very poignant at the moment. Bit of a sad story of that particular model of submarine is that I think there was believed, someone probably correct me here, about 45 ordered, and I believe only 12 was made. Now I could be wrong. I'm going off the top of my head here. Here we go. We go to the aircraft carriers, still at Portsmouth Docks. My last video 1 week ago showed a bit of activity. Certainly at the moment the carrier we're looking at doesn't look particularly active. Or active on the ground, rather quiet. Would have expected a few cars or vans pulling up around there, but literally no activity at all. Let's zoom in. If you remember rightly in the last video, there were some huge canopies put onto the aircraft carrier, and looks like they nearly have dismantled them all. As coming from the last view. Well, that tractor certainly looks small on the deck of the aircraft carrier. Potentially, looks like that carrier looks like it's getting into action. If you look in the top right hand corner, you can just see the radar spinning, so the boat's certainly operational. What a good sight we're seeing here. So post-COVID, well, probably not out of COVID, but certainly the government think we are. There's Brittany ferries going across, likely to France. Good crowd there to wave off. Look at that. And there she goes, out of our sight. Good to see the ferries are active again. There we go. We look across to the historic portyard, and you can probably just see in the distance an old crane, and to the right of that it looks like another battleship. That one looks a little bit more advanced with its radar kit, certainly hidden to sight a little bit here, but it looks like we Portsmouth Docks certainly have a good amount of ships and vessels and carriers here. Oh, there we go. Was a boat there last time, and it's gone. Interesting. Must be out on its run. Not so interesting, this shot, when there's nothing there. And here we go to the warrior, looking down on deck. No one about. No one about at all. However, there is a swan. Usually they are in twos, but that one looks a lonely one on his own. Oh, there we go. There's two. So, swans do travel in twos in my experience. And there we go. We're across to the station. And that is one large train leaving the station. Certainly more carriages than previously seen in some of these videos, which hopefully is an encouraging sign of life coming back to Britain. Snaking its way out of Portsmouth. Ah, weather vane. I do like this shot, just gives you a bit of knowledge of where the wind is coming from. So today, if I've looked at that picture right, it looks like it's blowing from a southwest direction. But very hard to see. It looks it's a bit too 2D really. We need a 3D version. Certainly misty and hazy out if ever we go out. And then we have a large cargo ship coming into the harbour. Quite impressive things. They always look rather odd. They always look like they're going to sink. In my opinion, there's more on top than there is underneath. Obviously, very well designed, these things. They do not sink. I've seen some videos where some pretty hefty waves come over the top. And there we go. Looking across towards the shopping centre and the mouth of the harbour. Again, yeah, overcast day. Not particularly too much going on there. Hopefully, next time we speak, there'll be more to see at Portsmouth Docks. Subscribe and like. See you again soon.